it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in, when the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know that the silence answer, I've got to let it go. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know that the silence.
I'm stupid. Thank you. What I was saying was I'm sorry I forgot to change the title of the stream, so we are playing Pokemon tonight. And that I'm sorry if you guys could hear me messing with my mic because I forgot to pull it down from its spot. We're in a bit of a mess today. You're still dead? Yeah. We'll find you a new Pokemon, I promise. Yeah. I'm trying. I have a dessert with me. I have pudding today. Or I guess actually it's not really pudding, it's jello. I have mango jello with me. I know. Mango jello with me today. That's my snack. I do know you right now. Okay, so where are we? Oh, okay, we're in Lenora's town. Okay, so we were gonna go over here and we're gonna train. I can't go the other way, right? Oh wait, no, we were on the other pathway. We were over here battling all of the trainers that I forgot to battle for the extra experience. What level is it at? Okay, so we definitely need to help these. Well, actually, everybody needs to be at least level 20 for this gym. I refuse to go in with like underleveled Pokemon this time because like they weren't underleveled last time. I don't think. I just didn't have. Oh, no, they were underleveled. Hey, you should fight me. Oh, I already fought you. Okay, never mind. Bye. Hey, girl, you should fight me. Darn it, she fought me too. Did I fight everybody on this pathway? And I think I did. Champion? Absolutely not right now. Okay, so double battles can occur in that area. Kind of scared of double battles. I do know where other trainers are located. So let's go ahead and head over that way. Heading back to Pinwheel Forest. Because none of these people will fight me. We already fought her, right? Matter. The bug. It's super effective, but it only did a tiny bit of damage. Trying to eat my jello. Trying to eat my jello while looking at this. Not working. Not allowed to die. I'm not attempting. Zenko has like the super effective move for this typing. The problem is that he's not doing any damage. No! I'm dropping my thing. Jello pudding, I don't know. Whatever it is I'm eating. Oh, I just realized you yelled at a redeem. My Pokemon's yelling, "Stop cheating, you coward." Hmm. It did nothing. Okay. I'm so scared of what it's gonna do if I throw Detra out there. I'll get Detra killed. Detra's birthday. Everybody has to wish Detroit a happy birthday when they get in here. There we go. Detra's got it. Be fine. Detra's got this. Through a whole level. Yes, I already beat her. She had a Lugia, right? That was the fight I thought I was gonna lose at. Okay. So there's more trainers down here. Because those two kids, and then there's another kid down below. Don't kill me. Hi. Kinds of Pokemon you're training? They're certainly in training. Dunsparce. Okay. I can handle a Dunsparce. It's just a Dunsparce. Dunsparce is normal type, right? It's just a Dunsparce. It can't be that hard. Fence Curl, okay. Well, guess what? Psybeam's a special attack, not a physical. She's only got the one. Oh, nope, she's got a second one. That's a bug type. Have anything that has any... Why? What is bug type weak to? King, fire... Rock, right? Have any of that, so... You know what? We really gotta level up the bitty babies right now. Comet Punch. Okay, ground does not affect it. Good to know. Really like Quagsire as like a Pokemon just because it's like it's got a doofy face, but he's really super bulky. And its typing is really nice. We're just gonna slowly drown the bug. Trying to eat my dessert. Trying to finish my dessert so I can actually talk. Okay. Just to be safe. We're gonna say hello to the nurse. And we're gonna go fight the next kid. This one. Cursoring? I really need these guys all to level up. Or Petra. We'll work on Crucian and Lemon in a minute. We gotta go one Pokemon at a time or this is going to, something's gonna get messed up somewhere. I'm gonna mess up trying to juggle too many Pokemon at once. I have finally finished my dessert. Okay. I'm pretty sure that Mudsport just makes it to where fire type moves aren't effective. Which will be like good to have later, but for now it's not very helpful. But that's okay. Once again, going to Water Gun to save our lives. I don't think Mudshot was doing... kind of was. Okay. Okay. Echo's at 18 now. Detra's at 14. Rock Tomb. That's gonna be big. Hold on. Who's learning Rock Tomb? Zenko's learning Rock Tomb. I want the guaranteed confuse. May also leave the target with. Yeah. Fun. Because Rock Tomb's kind of gonna be really good. Oh, he only had one. Because the wider variety of movesets that we can have is gonna be like what we need. Oh. Despite how it looks, that is actually a electric type. Mud Slap should be pretty good against it. Back in Tetra. That was why I switched. Because Bubble's gonna do literally nothing to it. Just gonna heal him. Tetra also hits a lot harder. Which is not surprising because they're... The thing with Quagsires is that they're basically tanks. They're not very fast or anything, but they are really strong and they're very, very good for ability. Their typing and then their ability is really good. Hi, heal my people. Thank you! We're gonna do, so that we don't have to keep out everybody, is we're gonna actually move Chrissy to the front for now, because Chrissy's now, that's a good way to put it. Falling behind, there we go. I couldn't think for a second. I knew there was one more kid. I'm gonna go behind him really quick. I want to check and see if there is any other people around, or if the place will change. Oh, there is. There's a second kid over here. And a staircase. I wonder where that... Alright, kid. Don't have something. Please don't have something stupid. Grumpig. Okay. Grumpig. That's a dark type. Or maybe it's psychic type, huh? I thought that was a... Is it dark psychic? I swear to God, I thought that was a dark type. Guess it's psychic type? Jersey. Oh God. Pull him out. Because that way they'll get the experience, but... That trick. But no splash. What a strange... Okay. I'm so confused. I didn't know this thing knows Splash, but why does it know Splash? Or did they feel bad and decide to give me just... Oh, it lived. There we go. Now Creasy's back on track. Live. Let's put Lemon out there. For a second, I forgot I was fighting a trainer, and I thought I was in a wild battle, and I was like, wait a second, why isn't it over? I just realized. Hey, guess what? Lemon, you're actually not gonna be fighting right now. Lemon Jr. will avenge his father, exactly. Not what I thought it was gonna do. Okay. Well, that's why we poisoned it, just in case. Okay. Water... Wait, it's a rock type, isn't it? Yeah, so Jester should be fine in this fight, right? Yeah. Oh, but I don't like how strong it is. Fine. I don't know. Thundershock. Thundershock I think is good. Hold on. Honestly, you know what? Doesn't matter if Thundershock is good, because I don't want Helping Hand. And it's finally a... It is finally a move that is based on the typing of Lemon. So you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a good move or not. I just don't want Helping Hand. Licky Licky? That's a normal type. I really want to put Crucy back out on the field just because I need him to get more experience. really falling behind. I'm trying to keep him in the fight as long as possible. Okay. Now we can switch him out. Go with... I like that I sound distressed whenever it comes out in the field. How did it avoid that? Okay, just one more hit. Okay. Is he still 14? But they're bordering on it, okay. Okay. That was the first kid. Actually, you know what? We're heading back up to the nurse anyway. Or we're gonna get stopped. Alright. Oh. Oh, I want Crucy in this fight. I'm so worried. I'm such a worrywart. I'm such a worrywart. I'm like, it's I've already failed this challenge 3 times. I don't want to lose again. That's a water type, so let's do that. At least I thought it was a water type. Is it not? Wait, is it a poison type? Oh, Detra is poisoned and confused. Oh no. Okay. We're good. I see wind. Finally. Wait, that's Tetra? Lemon is yellow. Ironically enough. Unsteady. No! My past sins coming to haunt me. Don't even wanna. Ooh. Oh. I can't catch it. I'm not allowed. I really don't have a good play for a Regigigas. Sweet. No! Let me get back to the nurse! Not another one! You have to be kidding me! Let me out! We're gonna get wiped if trying not to. Palms is a smoke ball. So as long as we switch out to Palms, we should be fine. As long as Palms, like, lives. Okay. We made it to safety. He picked up the thing in the corner, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to see where that staircase over there goes. Hi, kid. Okay, special Pokemon I just caught. Please don't have a legendary. Yes. Well, guess what? Tropius is super weak to Crucy. Or Toga. I don't recognize. Because it looks like Torterra, but it's not. Oh, what on earth is that? Oh, it's a turtle. It's cheating. I don't know what that's a rock type? Okay. Time for Detra. Crucy and Lemon finally know moves that are their same typing, which is already a better start than we were at. right. See where the staircase goes. Whee! Ugh, or not. We don't get to know where the staircase goes yet. What? We've had Regigigas and Azelf out here? You're kidding me. My god, what type is Azelf? Oh no, because there's 3 of them. And I always mix up their typings. Which one is this one? It's psychic type. I might be wrong. I think this is the psychic one. Touch me. You are to not touch us. Don't touch us at all. Keeps using imprison, and I don't know why. Is imprison the only thing it knows? Or did it just happen to do it twice? Now use it fast. Because I'm pretty sure, is imprison the one that makes it so where you can't use the same moves the other one knows? I was right, it is the psychic one. Give Lemon have a chance to get some experience. Sweet. No! Don't use rest. Cheater! Oh, it's cheating. Oh, it's mega cheating. It only gets to heal itself the one time, though, so it should be okay. Okay, just stay asleep. Just stay asleep. No! Oh, okay. Hacks. Okay. See what's up here. Oh, another guy. I could have. Oh, wait, no. No, I couldn't have. I'm sad that this is still a part of Pinwheel Forest. Lots of people up here. Okay. Check on the team really quick. Everybody should be okay. Alright, lady. Only one. Armory. Armory, okay. Feel flying. So. See that? Maybe not. Don't do that. Don't hit us. I would very much like you to not hit us. Oh, it did. Armory is faster, but that's okay. Keeps using Swift. Keeps using Swift will be okay. Yo! What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the bag. Not very many of these, so we serve them while we're out here. We're pretty far away from the nurse. Next up is this guy. He's only got one as well. Vulpix. Okay. We will be fine. Just as long as Crucy doesn't stay out on the field, because Crucy is ice type. Hey. That was easy. Crucy's growing up so fast. I think we're almost everybody's at the kind of the same level, but we want to get a little bit more. We want to get to at least level 20. I think we finally ran out of NPCs, so we're gonna have to start fighting the wildlife. So we're gonna play the coward's way, and we're gonna go back up to the nurse. And we're just gonna stay in this tiny little patch here. What I will do is I will lower the game's audio. So that way, I can find it. Where is it? I can put this into like double speed. So that way we're not here for an eternity. Reason I'm lowering the audio is because it's really obnoxious listening to all the sounds at double speed. Think about it. Has the game been having any audio at all? It has. I hope it has. It has, okay. Immediately finds a hoe. I will be so angry. Need arena. Poison type. But I touch it like an idiot. Alright. Bruce is coming back. Let's do Detra next. No. Back up to the nurse. Heal. Thank you. Back down. And again, this is still a poison type. No, it's not. Oh, wait. What? Oh, a bug poison. but it's like mainly bugs, so there we go. Bronzog is a psychic type. Psychic type. Don't actually know. I know like what counters psychic, but we don't have anything that counters psychic right now. Because it's dark, bug, and it's dark and bug, I know that. I think there's one more, but I don't remember. Oh, it's dark, bug, and no, fighting is super effective. I'm getting all mixed around. Oh, we're asleep. Stop putting us to sleep. Okay. Nitra will be good here because this is electric type. At level 18. Oh, it's another one. I didn't mean to use a water gun. That's okay. No, it's hurting itself. Okay, if it keeps using bubble, it won't matter if we're confused. Ooh, that one survived. Go, a little bit more. I know for a fact that it doesn't have any electric type moves, so we'll be fine. No, it avoided. Like, Chrissy's gonna be our front runner here for a minute. I think he's at the highest level now. Grab Zenko really quick. Go. Another one. Chrissy's level 19. Bog. Bong. Bronzog. Bronzog's the small one. No, that's Bronzor. Bronzor? I thought it was. Lemon's kind of falling behind it. Let's do Lemon really quick. Just have to keep a really close eye on Lemon's health. just to see what happens. This is not very effective, but it still did like half damage. Yeah. Alright. It's only level 12. It can't be that bad. Can't be that bad. We're good. No, I shouldn't be, like, bothering the nerd as much, but I don't care because I'm scared. It's Azelf again. Alright, Chrissy's level 20. So let's go ahead and switch out our front runner to Zenko. It's Zenko's time to shine. Homie. Arcanine. Should be weak to ground. But it does no bite, so let's pull Zenko. Because Zenko is weak to dark type moves. Really don't want him out there. Kidding. Just gonna slap it. Just continue to slap it. No, it put us to sleep. Ooh. I don't like Bronzog. Bronzog is kind of murdering us. Good arena? Okay. Sound is hurting my ears, but I need it so that I can train. Because we'll be here until, like, we'll be here for, like, 4 hours if I try and do this, like... cheats. All it does is cheat. No, is it rest spamming? Alright, Zenko's now level 19. We're about almost a third of the way to everybody being level 20. Bronzog is like the one thing I'm scared of in this section. Everything else we pretty much have a counter for, or at least a plan. Bronzog's the only one that I can't do. I can't do anything against. Let's use... That didn't do anything. Never mind, let's not use one. That slab. Rock Tomb? Eh. Go. Psybeam. Arcanine. Nose bite. Hold on. Oh, this thing again. Zenko's not dying today. Zenko's level 20. Okay. Alrighty. That's 2 of the 5. So let's work on Ditra next. Oh, team, we're almost halfway there. On the bright side, Detra's really strong, so this shouldn't take too long for this one. I used water gun by accident. Go. Oh! That thing wasn't in here earlier. Ooh, Detra's gotta get moved out. Can't be switched out. What? Oh no. Same move twice in a row. Okay. Haven't lost a Pokemon yet. It's been an hour, and it's been an hour, and I haven't lost a Pokemon yet. This is a achievement. Again, all we've been doing is training, so still the gym to worry about. Mud Bomb? No, I think I'm okay without it. I think we're good without it. I should have healed first. Almost there. Heal. We'll take on the gym. Once we're all leveled up, we'll take the gym on. Someone used sleep on me in real life. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're just, we're training right now. Just so we can go to the gym. But I want everybody at level 20 before we head into the gym. So we're at... You just became level 20. So we have 2 more. You are! Everyone is still alive. We haven't lost anyone yet. And I am saying yet on purpose. Let's do Palm and then Lemon. Lemon will be last just because Lemon's probably the most likely to have to be a switch out kind of battler for now, just because a lot of these Pokemon in this area are kind of bad for it. Aww, thank you. Speaking of which, since you're here, happy birthday! You're a whole year older. Happy birthday! Don't know how old you're turning, so I can't be like, oh, happy something something birthday. But happy birthday! Okay. Basically, the only thing the Palm can do is cut right now. Like 2-4? Oh, you're not that much older than me! I'm 23. I'll be 24 this year. But it's not till later in the year. Getting kind of low on health. What month are you? I'm in August. I'm August 22nd. That's my birthday. Stat change. All stat changes are returned to normal. Ooh, that's good. Technically, but also not. So I have a weird birthday. So I was born on the it depends on who you ask. Apparently I'm what's called a quote unquote cusp baby, because I was born after noon on the last day of Leo. So I'm also technically considered a Virgo. It depends on who you ask, because all of my friends in high school were those, like, star sign girls that, like, based their entire personality off the fact that they were a Scorpio, and so I got to know all about my... So, depending on who you ask, I'm one or the other. I am kind of grateful that I don't those people anymore, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of grateful that I managed to, like, drop those people when I graduated, because they were so annoying. They were so annoying. It's like, yeah, star signs are cool and all, but, like, when it gets to be the point where you're, like, obsessing over it and, like, your entire existence has to involve your star sign, it's like, no thanks. I'm okay. Okay without it. Like, I'll talk to you about, like, what my star sign is, but as soon as it, like, starts being, oh, well, you can't be friends with so and so because they're Capricorn. It's like, I don't care. I'll be friends with whoever I want to be. Thank you. Yeah, I think that they're fun, but I don't take them as seriously as the people that I used to know. Oh my god, I worked with a girl that was obsessed with star signs. Like, she basically asked every person that came in, what's your birthday? What star sign are you? What star sign are you? Are you a Gemini? You feel like a Gemini. It's like... Luckily, she didn't last very long, so she wasn't around for... She was only around for, like, maybe, like, 3 weeks. But she had to know everybody's star sign. And she got really offended if you told her, or if you asked why does it matter, she got really offended. Her name? Madison? Yeah, I think her name was Madison, if I remember right. We had, like, a couple of Madisons. Weirdly enough, we had, like, in the time that I worked there, we had, like, 3 or 4 Madisons work there, so I'm pretty sure her name was Madison, but I could be wrong. I only worked with... Oh, God. I worked with a lot of girls. I very rarely worked with men. Just because I worked in a kid's store, so women were more likely to apply with us than men were. So I had a lot more female coworkers than I did male. And I'm pretty sure... How many guys did I work with at that store? Counting on my fingers. Yeah. I think in the entire 4 years that I worked there, I think I'm about 100% sure I only worked with, like, 3 or 4 men. Three. No, it was 4. It was 4. I forgot about Cameron. There was I work in the 4 years that I worked there. I only worked with four guys, and the longest one that lasted was probably. Cameron was there a while. Cameron was there like 7 months. Like, not quite a full year. None of them lasted like an entire year. Not really, actually. Really, like, we had a couple of bad eggs amongst the staff, but a lot of them didn't last very long, so it wasn't too big of a deal. Most of the staff was fine. We were all just a bunch of, like, either moms or college girls that were just waiting until the semester started. We were very much, we had a very high turnover rate because a lot of the people that worked with us were just, like, waiting out, like, the summer or the Christmas season until, like, the next semester of school started, and so they would just go and they'd work for us for, like, a little while and then continue on. So, I saw so many people go in and out of that store, not because they just didn't like working there. I mean, there was definitely, like, my fair share of people that, like, worked there that definitely didn't want to be there, and so they quit, like, really, really soon in. But most of the time, it was just because it was seasonal workers. It was most of the time, it was just seasonal workers. I think maybe I'm projecting from my work experiences. I mean, I can't say that my workplace was drama-free, because we definitely had a couple of cards amongst the staff. We had 3 that I can name specifically that, like, just kind of made me dread going into work. One of them was a manager who wasn't there long. One of them was a manager. So I was a manager as well. So we worked at the same level, but she was just such a bitch. I hated her so much. She didn't like me. I didn't like her. It was just a really bad combination. And so we did not get along, and problems arose from that. And then she got a better job somewhere else that, like, paid more and stuff. So, like, I'm happy she moved on and she's doing better. But at the same time, it's like, I never want to work with her again. The other 2 people that I had problems with were in positions, like, under me. One of them was Star Sign Girl, and then the other one, literally every time she would walk into the store, like, the first thing she would say to anybody going into the store was just, I don't want to be here. I want to go home. I hate it here. I want to go. And then she would beg every single day to be let to go home early. She didn't want to stay, so she wanted to go home early. So she would, like, walk up to you at, like, 7. She'd walk up to you at, like, no, like, more like 6. She'd walk up to you at, like, 6:30 or so, and she'd be like, so, do you, like, need me to go home early? No, I do not need you to go home early because we have customers in here, and I need to be able to close the store down. But she would literally bob, and I'd be like, oh, I'm not sure yet. And then she would come back to me every, like, 10 minutes and be like, so do you know yet? Do you know if I can go home early? Do you really need me here? Can I go home? It's like, it got to the point where, like, I would give up by 7 and just let her go early because I didn't want to continuously listen to her continue to complain about being there. And then a couple of times, that same girl, around Christmas time, the same girl decided, I should have fired her. I was not in a position that I could hire and fire. Was going home early a normal thing, kind of, because so my store only had so many staff hours, but also we were in a mall. So my store was in the middle of a mall, and so we already weren't really crazy during the week because it's a mall. But we were especially dead during nights in the middle of the week during the school year, because kids were at home. Kids were at home doing homework or, like, eating dinner with their family, and so we would die out by, like, 7. We'd have nobody in the store for, like, an hour. It was rare that we had a busy night on, like, Monday through Thursday. Friday was always kind of, like, strange where you're never really sure, but, like, Monday through Thursday, if you saw anybody past, like, 7, it was a rarity. So going home early was kind of a normal thing. But she was convinced that she got to go home early on every single shift. And the thing is that she wasn't working, like, 8-hour, 10-hour shifts like I was. I would get there at like 11 o'clock in the morning and I would be there until 8 o'clock at night. 8 or 9. Half the time I didn't leave until 10 because I had other things that I needed to do. I had to clean and all that. So I would work like 10-hour shifts, and I was streaming at the time too. So I wouldn't get home. I would have to, basically, once I started streaming, it was really nice because it put me on a schedule. It put me on a schedule, okay, I have to get out of the store at this time, so I would actually get home to be able to stream. But there was a couple of times where it was right around Christmas time. She just decided she didn't want to be there at night anymore and help me close. And so she just walked out. It happened like twice, 2 or 3 times, where I would be like counting the money. I'd be like counting the money from the register and be like, okay, so there's like blah, 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 and I'd be like doing paperwork and stuff and like just waiting until I had all my stuff done. She would clock out on the back computer where I couldn't see her. And then she'd be like, okay, I'm going now. And then she'd leave, and it's like, she hasn't even signed the paperwork that I need her to sign to be able to close the register. And then I would like call back to her. It's like, I still need you here. And she's like, oh, well, I already clocked out, so I'm gonna go. And then she left, and she did that twice. She did that to me twice, to the point where my boss ended up having to talk to her about it. And then after that, she started, so we had a way of doing the cash registers where it was like, I would count all the money. There had to be like a certain amount in each drawer, and then I had to take out whatever didn't match that amount, right? That would be put into a deposit, and then that would go into a bag, and there would be paperwork that I had to put my signature on that said, this is the amount of money that's in this bag, and then that bag would go. This specific, this girl hated being there so much that instead of counting the money, so my job was to count the money. Her job was to count the money a second time for me so that it was absolutely certain that I counted it correctly, so that my drawers weren't short, and so that the money wasn't getting sent to the bank where it wasn't supposed to be, and like it was basically like a cross-reference. And she wouldn't count the money. I would put all the money on the counter, and I would give her the little piece of paper to sign. And what her job was to do was to count the money and then sign it if it was correct. She was to tell me if it wasn't. She would just like glance at the money. She'd like shuffle through it if I like looked over at her, and then she would just sign it and walk away and then clock out and leave. But the thing is that I get really tripped up around 20s. If I have really large stacks of 20s, and especially like new 20s, they get all stuck together. And so I was, around that season, we would have like $2,000 or $3,000 deposits and mostly 20s. And so I needed help counting it. And when she wouldn't help me, I had several instances where our deposits were wrong because I had counted it wrong. And since my signature was on it and her signature was on it, my boss figured it out that I wasn't the one at fault, but I could have lost my job because I could have been accused of stealing the deposit money I could have been accused of stealing the deposit money because my name was on the signature of the bag that was wrong because she wasn't counting it. I got reprimanded for it. I could have not only lost my job, but I ended up actually getting reprimanded by my boss initially when it was going on, because it had been like several times in a row that it had happened, because I was just these massive stacks of money that I was really struggling to count. And then she wasn't helping me with that. And my boss, she pulls me aside one day and she goes, hey, we really need to talk about this money thing, because it has now been, I think it was like the 4th time that it had happened. Like, we need to talk about this money thing because it's now been 4 times that the money's been wrong in the morning. You need to count this or something's going to happen. And so I got reprimanded for her not double checking my work, to the point where I was angry because I was being told that I was doing something wrong when it wasn't my fault. After I was reprimanded, my boss looked into it a little more and realized that because And then she asked, like, the other managers at the time. So that one manager that I didn't get along with very well was working there at the time. She had done the same thing to that manager. And so my boss asked that other manager, she's like, hey, have you noticed anything that's going on with so-and-so that's, like, with the money? And that manager goes, yeah, it seems like she's not really counting the money, but I can't prove whether she is or not. And then it was figured out that she wasn't actually counting the currency, and that I had gotten in trouble for something I didn't do. She worked there, that girl specifically worked there for like a year and a half. She was there a long time. I hated working with her. None of the managers liked her. It was just at the point where we had such a low staff at the time that we literally couldn't fire her, else we would have been so screwed, because we just didn't have anybody else working at the store at the time. And so we couldn't fire her. But basically every manager, including my boss, admitted that if we had a choice to fire her, we would have totally fired her. We just couldn't because we physically needed a body in the store. It didn't matter whose. Sounds like a headache. It was a headache. She was just, and she loved drama. She loved to shit talk people behind their backs. She hated me. That girl hated me. I don't know what I did to her, but she did not like me. And so several of the employees ended up reporting to my boss, hey, this girl's been saying, like, really, really mean things about the other staff members, because I wasn't the only one she didn't like. She didn't like anybody on staff. I think the only person she like tolerated was my boss, but she didn't like anyone on staff, and she like actively bullied one of the other managers at the time. Then the manager that she was bullying was, oh yeah, she's one of those employees. So the manager that she was bullying, her name was Fabi. She was one of the sweetest people you would ever meet. She was so nice. She moved here from Puerto Rico, and so she was still really new to kind of like American culture, and she spoke English just fine. She understood what was being said and everything, but she was new to the US, and so she didn't quite understand like cultural differences too much, so there were some things that kind of got lost in translation every now and then. But she also, because of that, she got really worried of coming off like really mean, so she was very polite. She was super nice. She was just easy to get along with, but that also meant that she was kind of a pushover. And as much as I loved her, she was a pushover. And that employee absolutely took advantage of that, and she was bullying one of the managers. Fabi ended up quitting actually because of her. We had several employees quit because of her, but that was the main one. Okay, I really hate it. We all did. This girl, she finally quit after a while. It got to the point where she wanted a promotion. So she wanted to become a manager herself. And my boss wouldn't let her be a manager because not only were her hours really bad for being a manager, but she also was requesting less hours at that current moment. And then she was also, every time, she didn't get along with anybody in the store. She hated all the managers. And then every time she came into work, she said she hated it there. So why would we make her a manager? Yeah. But she was, the main reason why she thought she was getting promoted was because I got promoted. I was originally an associate that got promoted to a management position when one of the managers at the time when I started left because we needed somebody as a key holder, and I was at that point I was one of the senior staff, and I was doing really well. I had like a lot of potential, and so I got moved up. And the staff knew that. And so every time we got a new thing, it was like, oh, how did you start? And I would how did you become a manager? And then I would tell people that. And so pretty much everybody knew exactly how I became a manager. I pretty much became a manager because we needed a body. And so she was convinced that's how people became managers. And so when Fabi left, she was convinced, because she had seniority on staff, that she was going to be promoted into management, which was not at all how it worked. And so when we hired the girl that I didn't get along with very well, when we hired her instead of promoting this girl, she was so pissed. She was so angry. She lasted maybe 4 more months after that girl got hired. After that manager got hired, she lasted 4 more months, and then she cited like not being able to move into a management position, and then coworkers not getting along with her. It wasn't her not getting along with coworkers, it was coworkers not getting along with her. And that she would find like better employment elsewhere. She finally quit. She quit after like a year and a half of just complaining and like, it was such a sigh of relief when she left. It would have been easier to fire her and double down on work. The thing was, we weren't allowed, because we had like a certain amount of staff that we had to have at the time, and unfortunately she was one of them, and so we basically couldn't. And also because at that point of time, both myself and all of the other managers were hitting like 40-hour weeks. I was actually working more than that. I was working more than 40 hours a week, because we just didn't have enough staff to be able to handle the store. And then the very few people we had on staff were already at like the company limit of how long they could work. We kind of did, actually. We kind of did throw like a tiny itty bitty like management party when she left. We didn't let the rest of the staff know, because we didn't want to set like a bad precedent, but we kind of did throw a tiny party. We were so excited. We were all working on a Saturday, and we should just banned her from the store. She never came back. She quit and never came back, and we were perfectly fine with that. I didn't hear much about her afterwards, because apparently she was dating the... my god, she was dating... Wait, it wasn't the brother. She was dating one of the other coworkers' friends or something as well. And so I heard, like, through the grapevine things about her, like, afterwards, and it was very far and few between. It was just basic things, like, oh, she got a job here, or like, oh, she's, like, it just kind of, like, just basic itty-bitty things. But, like, a week after she quit, some kid came in looking for her, like a 12-year-old. Like, a 12-year-old, 12, 13-ish-year-old with, like, 2 girls with her, or with him, like, came in, like, hey, we're looking for blank. And... like, me and another girl, we looked at them and we're like, well, we're not allowed to give out that kind of information. So we looked at them and it's like, oh, sorry, she doesn't actually work here. Because that's basically all we could tell them. So even if she did work there, we wouldn't have been able to give them information. And we asked them why you need her. And apparently that was the little brother of her ex-boyfriend coming in to, like, shame her or something. And then that was the last I heard of her. That was the last thing I ever heard about her, was that to shame her. I don't know. He was coming in. I think he was trying to like avenge his older brother because she broke up with him or something. And so I think he was gonna come in and like, I don't know, make fun of her or like yell at her or something for like breaking his brother's heart or something. But she didn't work for us anymore, and so we couldn't tell them where she was because we physically didn't know. And then we never heard from her again. He have long hair and was built like a twig. No, he just kind of looked like a 13-year-old. Just kind of looked like a kid. I never saw the boyfriend, so I have no idea. I never saw the boyfriend, so I have no idea. But the boy that came in looking for her was like, I've gotta say maybe 12, and he just was a kid. He just looks like a regular kid. That was about it. I think of all the coworkers that I had, she was easily the worst one to work with. And she's kind of like my only like bad coworker. Like, I've had a couple of bad coworkers, but she was easily the worst. So if like somebody asked me, "Oh, do you have any like bad coworker experiences?" She's probably the only one that I could say, because she set such a low bar that even like the bad people like before and after didn't hold a candle. We're almost at level 20. Okay, everybody's at level 20. We can move on. Took an hour and a half, but we're finally able to go challenge the gym. I keep running into Regigigas is because, so when you run a randomizer, it randomizes the Pokemon that you'll find in that area. It replaces all of the normal Pokemon that you would find in that area with random ones. So you'll continuously run into the same Pokemon over and over, and one of them, if they happens to be a legendary, you'll just find like a million Zapdos or something in one area. So it doesn't randomize every single encounter, it just randomizes the areas. The only Pokemon that get randomized every single time are trainers and then gym leaders. Okay, we have to plan this out. So what I'm gonna do really quick is we're gonna stop by the Pokemon Mart, and we're gonna get give these. There's canonically only one, so it keeps walking up and attacking you. It does. It's so angry that I ran away from it earlier that it is now like it's stalking me. It's like waiting behind the tree, like it's like, you know those like little itty bitty like thin trees. It's just standing behind one of those, thinking that it's hiding, waiting for me to walk past it again, so that it can jump me. I don't remember N being here. Uh-huh, okay. Oh. You should only have 2. Oh, he's got 3. Okay. Oh, great, the creep. I actually really like N. He is a little creepy when you, like, actually look at him, but, like, I actually really like N as a character. I genuinely think he's a really well-written character. Amamite. Amamite's a rock type. Wait, is it rock and water, or is it just rock? I think it's just rock. Oh no, it is water. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Detra's got this. Detra's kind of our powerhouse. Electrode. We can actually keep Detra out because that's an electric type, so we can just use Mudshot. A water absorb is coming in clutch. Yeah, finding a Quagsire with water absorb that also has high speed is probably one of the best things that we could have found. You are easily like the top player on this team at the moment. RIP. I guess actually, I think coughing right now is the coughing's the highest level and like still really good, but easily Detra's the best one. Just because of typing and ability at the moment that they've got. Balaba literally Detra's sweeping N's team. All three of his Pokemon were weak. Weak to him. You have to pronounce her name with a question mark. Detra? I just like that my trainer looks distressed every time that she goes out on field. Yes, I know. You want revenge for all the Pokemon in the world. I know. I love you, but like, stop talking. Okay, we have finally made it to where we started. We're finally back at the point of where I got wiped last time. And we are gonna play this really sheepishly. So you can leave the gyms at any time. So what we're gonna do is we are going to run away after every fight to the Pokemon gym unless it just isn't needed. We lost to the second trainer, if I remember right. The animations in the game still look so good. Yeah, they do! Even for being as old as it is. Okay, so we've already been on this tour. Just telling us, hey, this is a cool fossil. This is just a rock that we like to put on display because we think the rock is cool. And then this is the gym back here. Which, honestly, if I ran a museum, I would also just fill it with a bunch of rocks that I think look cool. Do they have any scientific, meaning? Probably not. I just think they're cool. Is it shiny, and is it a shiny rock that looks... that is in, like, the shape of a star? Well, it's going in my museum. Alright. Does that mean that this leader is rock type? This leader is actually a normal type. But it actually doesn't matter what type that this leader is because this is a randomizer. So technically speaking, this leader is a normal type, but since this is a randomizer, it won't matter. That kid's got a Zoroark. Zoroark is a dark type. Zoroark is a dark type. What is fire? No. I worry for Lemon's safety. Because I don't remember. It's not poison, is it? Fairy doesn't exist yet. So this was before Fairy was introduced. Remember. I'm pretty sure that normal is no, it's ghost that is normal's direct counter. Because ghost and normal both don't affect each other, if I remember right. Okay, we're fine. We got this. Okay, we got this. First battle's over and we're gonna run out of the gym. Okay, so the first question that kid's gonna ask me is what was the Pokemon that kid was using? The problem is that since this is a randomizer, I have to remember what he was using. And I'm pretty sure it was a Lillipup. So if I get the question wrong, it's because I'm stupid. Do you have potions just in case? I do. I do have potions just in case, but since I have the option to run away from the gym after every fight, we're taking that option until the last fight. Because there should only be like 3 trainers in here. 3 trainers before the The gym leader? Okay. Pretty sure this kid is standing in front of the book that I need. Shelf near the entrance. Never mind. Come on. Sweets for Pokemon. We're looking for nice to meet you. Is this a randomizer or a Nuzlocke both? It is both. Outlaws! Do you want to be the next Pokemon? And maybe give us some luck so I don't lose this gym fight again? Yes, okay. Well, you have to stick around then. Because you have to see what you're gonna be. Small brown Pokemon? Okay. First question, what was the first Pokemon you met in this gym? I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be Lillipup. Name it Spaghetti? No, it has to be named after you. Okay, it's not Tepig. I know that. Was it Patrat? Oh, shoot. Okay, this was the trainer that I lost to last time, so my name is Spaghetti. All right, fine. We'll name it Spaghetti. Okay, so it must have been Patrat then. Okay. First one is Patrat. Second one's the train. Okay, this is where we lost last time. Charmeleon? Spaghetti Outlaw? Well, it's a good thing that we have a counter to Charmeleon. Ooh. Wait, what move did it? Did it just use Dragon? Dragon Breath? Shit. Faster than Dekra. Oh, hi. Oh god, I don't want to lose to the second trainer again. We're gonna lame it out. We're gonna poison it. We're gonna lame it out and poison it. Hi. Now we're using fire type moves. Ass. Oh, it's using Dragon Rage. Ah. Yeah, Dragon Rage is a little scary. Just have to lame it out for literally one turn. Don't crit. Just don't crit. Okay. Ah! We didn't lose to the second fight. We are now farther than I made it last time. Before I pick that up, we're running to the Pokemon Center because I just used my only really Really good healing item. Gonna lose to the third one. Please don't jinx me. Don't do that. Don't curse me like that. Especially now that you're finally here to claim a Pokemon. Like, I don't know if you guys can see me moving, because sometimes my model can track when I bounce my knee, but because like my model will, like, bounce up and down, but like I am so nervous. All right, Satomi, give me whatever you were hiding. General studies. Third question. You heat it up in a pot. It'll be delicious. What is it? What? Muffins. From this bookshelf, move 2 backward, 1 to the left. Okay, hold on. Let me get a piece of paper. Move 2 backward, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right. Wait a second, isn't this just taking us in a freaking circle? 1 backward. Now where is it? It's literally where that kid is. It took us in a circle. I don't need a memo for that. Because it's 2 backwards, so it's 1, 2, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1, 2, 1 to the right, and then 1 backward. It's literally took us in a circle. It's this one. Can you challenge the gym leader if you win against me? No? Happens if I say no. Oh god, I'm questioning. I went to the Pokemon Center, right? I did go to the Pokemon Center, right? Yes, that's the correct answer. Here we go. I'm like curling up into a little ball. I'm so nervous. She's got 3 Pokemon. Snorunt. That's an ice type. Okay. I don't have anything for fire, but... do this. Don't really have anything to counter. Nice type. You rock? Is rock type good against ice? That's in the later game. Well, let's do Sand Attack really quick. Hold on. The effectiveness typing chart shouldn't have changed too much. Have to eventually hit it. Hey. Lemon. Quagsire. Of course. Yes, you have a Quagsire. But does your Quagsire have water absorb? That should counter half of it. Okay, if that was a crit hit, then this should be fine. It's like fighting a Ditto. Like fighting a Ditto, but I'm strong against 2 of its moves. Nope. Oh, it does no slam? Huh. Doesn't matter. As long as it didn't have water absorb, that was what I was far more concerned about. Shelgon. That's... round? Type. You think that's Dragon too? Oh shoot. Don't be Dragon type. Please don't be Dragon type. It's okay because we actually have a counter to Dragon type. Because we have Glaceon. I can't figure out what type this thing is. Doesn't matter now. Okay. Back to the Pokemon Center. The book. That'll lead us to the gym leader. There's a staircase under here. And so let's head back to the Pokemon Center one last time and then we'll go fight the gym leader. Mora should have E Pokemon? Because in the original, she has a Stoutland, a Watchog, and a Up, I think. Or does she have a Herdier? Not Stoutland, she has a Herdier. Which, oddly enough, is a lot of Dark type, but she's labeled as a normal type leader. Hey. Here we go. No going back. Oh, she's only got 2. How did the trainer before her have more Pokemon than she does? So mischievous. That's a ghost type. That's okay. We have Palm, who knows a dark type move, which is what Ghost is weak to.
know. But it would be best if he doesn't hit himself. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. Okay. That does double damage if he gets hit first. Flinch. Flinch. Yes. 1. That's 1. Yeah. Okay, she doesn't have any legendaries. Okay, that's a electric type. So just to secure the one, let's use Detra. Welcome back. Go. Ah! My alerts are underneath the thing. I don't know who that was. Hi. I'm pretty sure that was the follow sound. Thank you for following. I'm so sorry. My alerts for some reason did not show up on the screen, so I do not know what happened. Welcome in. Oh, I forgot she's got a super. Okay. Petra's got this. Oh, we did it! I haven't anyone yet. I haven't lost anyone yet, and we beat. There it is. There's the badge. Okay, so once we are released to go back to the Pokemon Center, I am gonna go get a bottle of water. Oh, actually that works too. Okay, before we head up there, I am gonna take a really quick break to go get a bottle of water, just because I am out of water. My cup is empty. So I am gonna go get some water, okay? Or I will be right back.
It's not the same when I'm with you. You open up, I fall right through. Came out a different shade of blue. It's not the same when I'm with you.
Okay, I return. I have water. On my adventure downstairs to go get my bottle of water, I found out it's snowing outside. It wasn't supposed to snow yet. It was supposed to snow, Monday, but the snow is here 2 days early. Which, I mean, I don't have to go anywhere, so snow is, like, fine, but that just means it's gonna be so cold soon. I am not excited for my first day of school because it's supposed to be, like, -8. The range of temperature on my first day of school is, the low is -8 and the high is just regular 8. I don't feel like going out in the cold like that. But unfortunately, I have to for my education. Although that would explain why the lights have been kind of, like, not flashing per se, but they've been, like, all time. Oh no, is it? Oh, hang on, I can fix that. I don't know how to make it like a. I wish I knew how. Here you go, hun. I'll fix it on the actual thing later. But that's it for now. Can't fix it, actually. I don't know how long these links last. Because I've heard anywhere between a couple of days to like 15 minutes. Here it is. Whew. That should be updated. It's 7 days? Okay, that's good to know. Update, I'll leave a note for, let me get the famous sticky notepad out and, right, Discord link, refresh on Fridays. Okay. I'll stick that to the side of my. Oh, it doesn't want to stick to the side. Okay, never mind. I guess we're sticking it to my second monitor. There you go. Okay. Discord, all sorted out for the time being. Okay. Anything about it? Did I turn the game back up? I had it at a lower volume because I was grinding earlier, and I had it, like, at ×2, ×4 speed or something. Here we go. Okay. Somebody's robbing the museum. We gotta go. Now wait. Enough fooling. No, now you wait. Enough fooling around. So you've come, Gym Leader. We, Team Plasma, claimed this museum's dragon skull in the name of Pokemon Liberation. The link not explained. To show you we're serious, we'll steal it right before your eyes. Well then, here's our smokescreen. going on? Oh, we have to go after them. Good day, Lenora. Find any good fossils lately? Is this a surprise visit? Are you suffering from artist block again? Summer, this is Berg. He may not look like it, but he's Castelia City's gym leader. Just looking for a change of pace. Seems hectic or something around here. What's up? What's up? Someone just walked away with an exhibit. That's what's up. Second, I forgot if I had closed or not. Knowing if my mom can hear me. Okay. Oh, hi, Summer. What's everyone doing here? Summer, is there some kind of problem? These two are your friends? Bianca and Sharon. Okay, I see. They're trainers. Okay then. Let's split up and search. I'll head this way. Everyone, Sharon and Bianca, I want you to stay here at the museum. Berg and Summer, you two search Pinwheel Forest. Got it? Berg, you show the way. I'm counting on you, everyone. Uh-huh. You're Summer, is it? Are you raring to round up those robbers? Oh, Summer, take this with you. Fennel gave me this dowsing machine to give to you. No, what did she tell me? You can place the dowsing machine, or you can use the dowsing machine to find places where items are hidden. So you can find stuff you can't even see. Now, all we need to do is protect the museum, right? Hey, wait for me! Pokemon Center. First things first. We're healing. Okay, now we can head to Pinwheel. This leads to Pinwheel Forest. If they manage to scuttle off into the forest, we might have trouble. That's what the nurse is. Well, you see, there are two ways out of Pinwheel Forest. The road that goes straight and the path that winds through the forest. I'll take the straight road after them. If they're not there, I'll block the exit. Would you please take the other way and check whether Team Plasma is hiding in there somewhere? You'll run into a lot of trainers, but it's basically a single path, so I'm sure you won't get lost. Come on, let's do this for Lenora's sake. Don't like him. He seems like a jerk. So that's a double battle that's coming up, so we're going to... Huge pop. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep time with each other and 1, 2 punch. We discuss what to do before a battle. Crobat and Parasect. Both of which are weak to flying, but no, one of them. One is flying. Crobat's gonna be weak to, or not weak, sorry. Crobat's gonna be, God, what's weak to electric, yeah. Sorry, yawning. Oh, shoot. An ice type. Because Parasect is a bug type, so it should be weak to ice. Here we go. I just realized it's May and Mayo. No! Like, maybe I could walk by him? Never mind. Although, this pathway is definitely explaining why that outer area was also called Pinwheel Forest, but that was where all the grass was. Oh, come on, he wasn't even looking. Exactly. Zigzagoon is a normal. Well, it's a normal, but it knows dark type moves. Remember, right? And it's apparently... Oh, I'm on the ego trip? Okay. Okay, looking at myself. Oh, here's all the grass. Unfortunately, however, we can't catch a Pokemon in this area. And the only reason I'm saying that is because we found Lemon outside of Pinwheel Forest, but it was considered Pinwheel Forest, and so we're not allowed to catch a Pokemon in this area. Because this is also called Pinwheel Forest. Bug type. Well, it's a bug electric, if I remember right. Oh, not run. Oh, here we go. He's like a... No, I guess I don't.
I was like, I need a clean switch, but... Which, I mean, as a clean switch would be preferred, but... Crucy's strong. He can do this. See? Crucy's got this. Lost. There. Again. I see you up there, my guy. Ah. Oh, why did I keep walking? It's fine, it's just a kid. Got 2. He's got a Garchomp? Oh! Can I die yet? No? Not yet. It's just a kid. Famous last words. Please don't kill him. I need him because he's ice type. Summer meets red, it's just a kid. I mean, not anymore. He's an adult now. No. We're dead. Ground type, some mud spot's not gonna do anything to it. Oh, Crucy's gonna be so mad at me. No, it does Dragon Rage. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can try and... I would have to sacrifice Detra for a clean switch. Unless I just get lucky, but I don't think I can. No. Okay. Okay. No! He lived. It's time to heal stall. All I'm saying is if this panic music played when phone batteries were low, phones would be charged more often. Okay. I have to go drop off Crucy. Oh, Crucible's gonna be so mad at me. Grumpig. We're back down to 4. I'm cursed. I can't have 5 Pokemon. Dead Pokemon like the Undertaker. You know who's not affected by psychic type stuff? Zanko. Damn, a sacrifice. Actually, it's just that you're really strong against psychic type moves because you are psychic type. At least you're supposed to be. Nicholas! I don't even know what to say. I was gonna say I would, like, drop kick you, but you're a kid, and I can't do that. Heading back to town. All that grinding for nothing. It had Snow Cloak too, which makes me extra angry. Poison is really good. I mean, it's nice for chip damage in case you don't have like a good like typing against it. Because you can just stall using poison. Hold on. I have to remove Glaceon. We have to move Jolteon over. I'm so sad. I'm gonna punt the next Team Plasma person that I see out of anger. Your entire criminal empire outdone by a 10-year-old. Miss Kersey, they were the best ice type of the party. Principal's gonna come into the stream at some point tonight. He's gonna be like, where'd he go? I'm gonna have to tell him. I lost you to a Garchomp because he was faster. He was faster and he knew Dragon Rage. Like the cheater that he was. I have avenged him. Okay. Legitimately, the outfit that this girl is wearing, I would 100% wear that outfit. I just think it's cute. Oh, not Absol. I like Absol. I forgot to heal at the Pokemon Center. Great. Great. Shit. It's very Carmen Sandiego. Yeah. Where'd you get We're both pointing guns at each other and just like drop the weapon. No, you drop the weapon, but first tell me where you got that outfit. I think the person's just so confused in the shoot. I'll drop the weapon when you tell me where you got that outfit. It's like D&D, I just loot them. I take all their things. That half mine now. Your boots, mine now. Don't worry about it. Better me run them shoes or else you're gonna see what your Hyperbeam does to the human torso at point blank. Audra? I won, now give me your shoes. She's the fashion police. We can't go back. It's too far and it's too risky. Just stop at the next Pokemon Center for items. I just know there's someone hiding in that bush. Or not. It's her twin. We're gonna die. That's a dragon type. And guess what dragon types know? Dragon Rage. Hokey pokey. God, I wish. I wish that's all it was. Just using bite though, which is a little more comforting. Dude, it keeps running away. Okay, we might actually be okay. As long as it just keeps using bite. Okay, we're fine. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Only one. Manarith? It's a rock type? Because that's a fossil Pokemon. Not a dragon type, so this randomizer is nuts. It just wants to be difficult, you know? I have my Sleepy Lucario, I keep calling it a Lucario. My Sleepy Riolu plushie on my desk for good luck, and I haven't decided if he's working or not yet. I think it's rock type, so I should switch in Detra for the water. There we go. I can't say anything, I'll jinx it. It can't get much worse. We're already kind of at rock bottom. A little bit. We're on to the fourth gym. We're on to the third gym with 4 Pokemon. I knew it. Gallade. Gallade is a fighting type. Galading's a psychic fighting type. I would keep Palm out there for the dark type move, but I'm worried about his health. This game doesn't have Fairy. Does every Ralts turn into Gallade after instead of Gardevoir? So back then, it was determined by the gender. I don't know if it still is determined by gender, but back in the day, it was male Ralts became Gallade and female Ralts became Gardevoir. At least that's what I understood. I could also be very wrong. That it might have had something to do with like a stat type, like how Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan were all based on what stat was the highest.
It didn't even set in what that was for a second. I can't catch it. This is a fight. This isn't Coliseum. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. Okay. Mewtwo is a psychic type. It's only level 14. And it doesn't know Dragon Rage. Barriers for special attack, right? No, it's for regular. Okay. Pokemon Universe would be World War III if it was IRL. I got mugged by the Arceus in the bush over there. Okay, I knew what you meant. I also struggle spelling Arceus as well. I'm pretty sure that you have it right. Just remove the second A. If you remove the second A, then I think it's spelled correctly. I think. I might be wrong. I'm honestly surprised that my model hasn't like shrunk because I'm currently scrunched into a tiny little ball, leaning into my desk. Oh, it's confused. Yes! Come on, Zenko, you can do it. That was risky, but it worked. We got it! The Mewtwo is confused. Self-destruct? No. Give up on self-destruct. You will not use self-destruct, thank you. I knew it was weak to dark, and so it was kind of risky throwing somebody's so low health out there. Beautyfly is a flying type or a bug type? I think it's considered a bug type, but I don't know. I think it's just a bug type. Just in case we'll switch in Lemon for the Thunder. purely because I don't remember if it's considered flying type as well. It is. Me out of this godforsaken forest. Take your stupid skull. Thank you. Now I can take it back to the museum. I should be reading this out loud, shouldn't I? This is Gorm. How are you holding up, fellow subject of our game? How do you do, fellow kids? That's so how do you do, fellow kids? How do you do, fellow plasma grunt? Oh, speaking of people talking and me making fun of it, I need to go back into the VOD for Resident Evil 3, and I need to pull the emergency. I need to pull a clip of emergency because I don't want that to like get lost to time. Oh sweet, the bug Pokemon were getting all worked up, so here I come. What do I spy with my little eye? This important looking guy. He is I would strangle this man. Are you here to help your friends who I defeated? Oh my god, he's his home. Even worse. Summer, Bird. The others didn't have anything. And who are you supposed to be? Guy the big boss. Ooh, what you got? From one of the 7 sages. Are we winning? When did you leave? When did you leave? Because we lost someone. Okay. When everyone was alive. We lost Crucy. Okay. I gave Lenora the skull back, and I just want to get back to the Pokemon Center. I thank you for all of this cool stuff and everything, but I need a Pokemon Center stat. That would be cool if I had a grass type. Next on the list, whoever gets here first. It was gonna be Infinite, but he left. Unless he had actually been here this entire time and he didn't say anything. So it's you? I guess so. If he doesn't get back by the time I find him, then no, he is here. I thought you left. You haven't said anything in a while. I thought you left. I learned, you know. See, it was all part of the plan to summon you. Off we go. The Sky Bridge. I think you can get dive bombed on the bridge by flying types, but I could be wrong. Been a minute. Yeah, this map's cute. They really wanted to show off this bridge.
Pokemon Center. Welcome to New York. Hey, can you, like, not stand there? Hello? No GeoNet? No? Oh, it's telling me to do the online feature. I can't do the online features. Imagine how short imagine how short it took to build that bridge Pokemon construction with like an hour. What was that? Wait, who was that standing in the corner? Look at this guy. Pokemon trades help you connect to the world. Trainer, have you traded Pokemon with many people? Yes. Oh, maybe he gives you something if you trade, but I can't. The concrete jungle. If I had a fishing rod, I would go, like, try fishing out any Pokemon, but I don't have one. Knock knock. The Royal Unova is now in preparation. That's just Bill. He stands there on Fridays. He needs something to do with his life. We just kind of let him think that he's important, and so we let him stand there. Just don't say anything to him. I know that the gym's over there, but, like, I want to check out all the little piers. Because I think they're cute. I feel like a long time ago, I remember one of those boats being able to take you somewhere. That was a long time ago. I think it was like some kind of event. I don't think it's gonna let me out onto the next route, now that I think about it. Gym. Where? I want to go to the next route to see if I can get another Pokemon. I said, let me see if I can get another Pokemon, and on the screen just flashes, nah. Wait, okay. Are you ready, Infinite? You here? Let's see what you are. You're a Pineco. Sentient Pineco. Requisitions. Oh, man. Alright. What type is that? Is that a grass type? Oh, it knows Protect. Kinda hoping we would find something that would help us counter the next gym, but then I realized that it's a randomizer, so I can't really prepare for the next gym. Do you think I'd be lucky enough just to... Do you think? Probably not. I'm probably gonna waste this great ball. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pinecone broke 3. Of all the things, it was a Pineco? I didn't know. I didn't know that it knows self-destruct. That, do I get a do-over, or do I have to leave it at that? That music makes it funny. Do I get a do-over, or do I have to leave it at that? Put up a poll. Here, I'm putting up a poll. Alright, never mind, I don't have to put up a poll. Alright. Nobody saw anything. Infinite, you get another chance. I swear to god, I hear another Pineco. Ooh! Del Kitty! An improvement. An improvement over the Pinecone. Yes, it is a cat. Way better than a Pinecone. Oh, and it knows Sing? That's huge, actually. I don't want to hit it too hard. I just kind of want to hope I'll... You know what? We'll try and put it in one of the pink balls. Maybe it'll be cute enough. Maybe it'll think it's cute enough and it'll name it Summer. It liked the... It liked its offering of a heal ball. It is highly popular among female trainers for its sublime fur. It does not keep a nest. Alright. Turns out Delcat knew self-destruct as well. Hold on. I can't spell spaghetti, so I have to go back up and... do I have to name it Spaghetti? It's so cute. Do I have to name it Spaghetti? The gloss? Okay. If I die, I'm unsubbing. Let's check out your stats. Aw, your little picture think. You're level 15, so we're gonna need to level you up. You have a calm nature, but you're alert to sounds. You have low attack with high special defense. And you have the ability of Cute Charm, which is contact with the Pokemon may cause infatuation, which is actually kind of cool, because that's like having static, where if like when Pokemon hits Delcatty, basically it's gonna go, oh, but it's so cute, and it's less likely to attack it. So, not a bad ability. It knows Fake Out, Attract, Sing, and Double Slap, which is actually not a bad setup, especially with Sing. The problem is that Sing has such a low accuracy that we're probably gonna miss that quite a bit. This is cool and all. Attract is cool. The problem is that it relies on the enemy being the opposite gender of this Pokemon, so that'll probably be, especially since we have Cute Charm anyway, we might as well get rid of this the second that it gives us a different option. Unless I've got something in my TM bag that we can teach it. It's a normal type, I think, is what it said. Work up. Maybe... Retaliate's cool, but we really don't want to use it. setup might not be awful. But let's go ahead and wait and see what it can get from leveling. So it is normal type, right? Yeah, it's normal type. Okay. Head back to the Pokemon Center. We'll go heal it. We'll go heal, and then we will head back to probably Pinwheel Forest. Hey, what time is it? Oh, I might actually go. Actually, I know where a second location is. Pinecone just blew up, man. Husky, I might actually be able to get you a Pokemon here in a second. Hold on. Because there's a hidden ruin out in the middle of the sandstorm. I'm pretty sure an option. They don't make you go there, so I'm pretty sure it's like an optional area. But it's considered a separate area. Typically, you would find Ghost-type Pokemon in there. You would find Ghost-type or, No, I think it was mostly Ghost-type. You would, I remember really specifically finding a lot of Yamask in there. You hope you're a superior. Okay. Let me see if I remember the way out there. It's been a long time. Okay. Hold on. This is the construction site over here. Ruins should... Ruins are up ahead. Sorry, I just need a second to remember where I'm going. Been a minute. That lady's gonna stop me, isn't she? Oh, she's not. Sweet. That guy might. Murkrow, Dark type, Dark Flying, level 17. Or is it just Dark type? Get yourself a new life. Lotad, water type. We're good. Last one. Milotic. Water psychic. Jesus.
Okay. I thought that Milotic was gonna be a lot scarier than it was. However, I am going to this really quick. Should be up there. Oh, I do have to go past him. Okay. Oh no, it is blocked off. Man. That's unfortunate because, like, I thought, because you can't get flying types from the bridge. This one, you get it. You get flying types from the bridge heading to God. Oh my God! What is the name of the city? Oh my God! What is it called? It's where the cowboy man lives. Clay. Where Clay is. Oh my God, why do I forget? Hold on. It's going to kill me if I don't remember. What is Clay, gym leader? Driftvale. Driftvale City. Thank you. Thank you. I was struggling there for a second. I knew the name of the gym leader, but not the city. Yes, the dancing toothless meme. The Clay's the gym leader of the city that music originates from. Oh, I forgot to put a picture of Delcatty up on the screen. Whoops. Delcatty is a first gen. Second gen. When was Skid? Second gen? Probably. Can't find Delcatty on the list. Dude, I thought it. When was. Is Skitty Gen 3 then? When was. When was Skitty introduced? Oh, there it is. Okay. Apparently, Skitty's a Gen 3 Pokemon. I did not know that. Oh, Amaro. There has been. I got Crucy killed. Got Crucy killed. I blew up a pine cone. Blew up a pine cone. I got Crucy killed. I beat the gym leader. We caught a Delcatty after the pine cone blew up.
most OP normal type. Hopefully. Sorry, I had to pull a photo of Delcatty. Right now, what we're doing is we're just trying to get back to town. Because I was gonna get Husky a new one, a new Pokemon. Problem is, where I remembered oh, and we fought a Mewtwo. And an Azelf. The last time, I swear to God, I thought you could get to it before the gym, but I guess you can't. There's like a ruin site out in the desert. No Lucario yet? No, I'm very sad, but I did see a Mewtwo. And Crucible's gonna kill me when he finds out I got him killed. Again. If you're a Lucario next stream, I will actually scream. I am making a rule now that if I run into a Lucario, I do not care where it is. If I run into a Lucario and it's on a route that I have already caught a Pokemon in, I am allowed to catch it. I'm not allowed to use it, but I am allowed to catch it and it will be named after me. If it is in a situation in which I cannot use it on the team. We're calling it the Lucario Clause. That if I see one, it's mine. Streamer forces chat to experience her fear. I am not a furry. I just really like Lucario for the lamest reasons. If we get a Lucario in the next encounter, I do not know what I'm going to do with myself. Also, something that I do not understand about, something I don't understand about the move Double Slap. It can hit more than twice. It's called Double Slap. But it can hit, like, up to 3 or 4 times, I think. Yeah, he's kind of asleep. Alright, we're gonna throw Outlaw out there. Ah. Let's go, Spago. Spinning the Detra's asleep. 2 can play the Double Slap game. Or not. Cheater. It's gonna die to the sandstorm before we kill it. Putting all of my Pokemon to sleep, and I don't appreciate that. There. Ella dies again immediately. Alright, we're gonna head to the Pokemon Center. We're gonna heal up again.
does if you use it on yourself. Like there's like rest. The move rest puts your Pokemon to sleep and heals it, but that's the only instance in which sleep will heal a Pokemon. Back up to 5. I did not mean to do that. I don't know if it was like just my imagination or something, but I feel like I remember there being a city to like catch a Pokemon. I don't know. Maybe it's just my brain misremembering it from being a kid. Oh yes, the powerful Zorua. That was a Natu. Not a Natu, that was a Zatu. Hi, honey. Second floor. I vaguely remember being able to get a Pokemon somewhere. But I don't remember where. Hold on. I feel like I remember there being one. Natsu become a Pokemon trainer? Huh? Oh, I said the power of not to. There is one. There is one. There's one on the bridge. That's what I thought. I thought there was one. I'm doing okay. I got another person killed. I got another Pokemon killed. We've been naming all the Pokemon after people in chat. I got Crucible killed. But other than that, I've been doing okay. I had a lot of fun yesterday building stuff, and apparently they do this. You can get a Pokemon from these two people, but you need to have done a like an in-game event that took place like 10 years ago. So actually, probably closer to 15 years ago. But there is one on the bridge, apparently. Apparently some guy will give you a Magikarp. But I have gift Pokemon set to random, so we'll see what we get. We'll have a team of 6. Supposedly there is a guy. It was really cold today, so I spent most of my day sitting here at my desk. I was doing another model kit, just having some quiet time. Quiet building time. I'm on the wrong bridge. I think I am. Dude, wait, where is this not the right bridge? Sorry, I'm trying to get us one more Pokemon before the next gym. Oh, that's a different region. Okay, or not a different region, that's a different area.
Okay, the only other one that is available to us, I don't think we can actually access. I think it's past that guy that wouldn't let us past. Okay. Darn it. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to go in with 5. Should be fine. Been doing okay. Supposed to be in the negative here soon. Same here. It's supposed, so my, I don't know if you were here when I said it, but my first day of school this week, it is, the weather forecast is expected to be, the low is negative 8 degrees Fahrenheit, and the high is, 8 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's between 8 and 8. Take on the gym? Not right now, I'm not. I'm going back to the Pokemon Center to save. But, this whole weekend is supposed to be, like, it's not supposed to make it above, like, 10 degrees this whole weekend or something. Trying to think here. I can translate that really quick. Translate, I'm not sure. Hold on. Negative 8. Okay, so according to Google, 8 degrees Fahrenheit is negative 13 degrees Celsius. And then negative 8 degrees Fahrenheit is negative 22 degrees Celsius. Oh, hello! Welcome in! Hello, Raiders! We were talking about the weather. It's supposed to get really cold where I am soon. It's supposed to be really, really stinking cold this weekend. Hi! Pretty chilly there? What's the temperature where you are? Oh god, that's cold, yeah! I had to transfer it into Celsius, but like, yeah, it's gonna be pretty goddamn cold. It is, Oh, that looks suspicious. You mean sorry when your feet is cold? It's a bar. Wandered into a bar. Oh, he gave, thank you. Give this to your Pokemon. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's not supposed to make it above, like, it never gets that low in Australia. God. Oh, hello. Oh, he gave me a TM. Yeah, it's supposed to be really cold on my first day of school, but basically think of that, think of like the negative 8 and 8, and then the negative 22 and negative 13 Celsius. Think of that. That's what our entire weekend here is going to look like. And then on into the week. It's going to be freezing. And I mean, it's like, it's not that we're not used to it, because it's one of those kinds of things that when you live here, you're really used to the cold. You can always tell when people have moved in from out of state because because they don't know what to expect out of the winter. I already did this. Yeah, they don't know what to expect out of the winter, so they either aren't prepared or they're over prepared. It's super easy to spot people that don't live here. But I'm not excited to leave the house, and like I don't like the cold. I'm used to the cold, but I would rather be warm than cold, honestly. Yeah, where I live, it can get, and it can, I think the coldest I've ever seen it get, I think it was last year with wind chill, we hit a negative 27. And that was with wind chill, keep in mind. And then, negative 27 in Celsius. Negative 32 for Celsius.
We hit that with wind chill. It was only for like one day. Basically, it was to the point where like the people on the news said if you went outside for even 5 minutes, you were risking getting frostbite just for having any exposure to outside. So it was almost like a shelter-in-place order because it got so freaking cold. And then that was last winter. And then our summer is, I think, the hottest I've ever seen it get is like 10, which is 43 degrees in Celsius. It only gets really hot here. Yeah, this summer was actually really nice. It rained most of this summer, actually. It was kind of nice. Because we're not used to having a whole lot of rain like that. Yeah, that day that it got to -27, -32, that was, I had to work. I had to work that day. So I had to go out, even though because the mall that I worked at the time said, cold weather, we're still open. Can you drive that car? You can still come in. And so I had to go to the mall. And my car, in the span of time that I was at the mall, my car froze over to the point where I had to go back into my store to retrieve any kind of straight edge I could find to chip around the edge of my car to be able to get into it. And then I had to sit in the parking lot and wait for enough of it to defrost for me to be able to get into my car. I am not going to say exactly where I live. I have just know that I have the extremes. I live in the Midwest. I live in the Midwest of the US. There was rain in the summer, yeah. I know, there was lots of jokes about it because like people, there was some pretty intensive rain, and so people could hear it on my mic. I drifted my way out of my last apartment's I stepped working off of my Shabu. All right. I can smell that South Dakota accent anywhere. Nah, actually, my brother was born in South Dakota, but so my family did live in South Dakota for a while, but I do not currently. I'm not that north. Yeah, my family lived in a tiny little town in Wyoming. I'm not telling you guys. My family lived in a tiny itty bitty little town in South Dakota before I was born. My parents and my brother lived out there, and it was like the only people that really lived out there was like old people and college kids that went to like the tech school out there. Basically, that's about the only. It was one of those towns where it's like you're too stuck to leave, but you're too stubborn to move, kind of stuff. And then that city, like 75% of the year, it was covered in snow. And the snow was so intense that it would the local PD would go on. I missed summer lore. Would go on to like the radio. They'd go on to like the TV or the radio, and they'd be like, if we have to come fish your butt out of a ravine or like a ditch or something because you went out in the snow despite our orders, you get to spend the night in jail. We'll come get you. We'll come get you out of the snow, but you get to spend the night in jail. I live in Alaska and Mexico at the same time. we were discussing the weather ghost about how it's going to be the low on my first day of school is going to be -8 and the high is going to be just 8. And how I've seen both extremes for both hot and cold around here. It's very rare that that's about right, yeah. It's very, very rare that my weather gets to be that intensive, but it does occasionally happen. It's at least once a year that we get like a really serious freeze like that. And it's usually around January, February. I was just like, oh, but December should be so cold. Nah, our coldest month is actually, I think, February. February and March is when we get the most snow and cold. Her family has the money. I have never been to Mexico. I didn't get a passport until I was 18. Because my family never left the country. We didn't have any reason to. I thought it would have been cool if I had been able to live in. I have one when you were 12. Aw, that's so cool. I wanted to get one when I was like 15 because I wanted to travel, but I wouldn't be able to handle my southern family. We were down in Florida for like a family reunion, and we were staying at this hotel that had an indoor-outdoor pool, and the way that it was separated was with these like kind of like plastic things that snapped together, right? And my cousin and we were in the pool, and we kept feeling like this like cold drafts in the pool, and we couldn't figure out why. And we finally looked over and we saw that the flaps had like been disconnected, and so some of the cold water from outside was getting in. But the only way to close the two flaps was one person had to be on one side and the other person had to be on the other side, and you had to push to close them together because you couldn't do it from one side. And my cousin's from Louisiana? I think, no. Yeah, she's from Louisiana. And so the idea of going into the cold water was like torture for her. So I jumped into the water. The water was about 30 degrees. So we walked outside. I didn't even test the water first. We walked outside and I jumped into like the 35-ish degree water with no hesitation to be able to close it from the other side. Because the thing is that if you just stick your foot in to test the water, you're gonna chicken out. You're not gonna do it. You have to jump in all at once, or you're not going to do it. You're gonna be like, it's too cold. It's like, no, you have to go all in or you're not going in. Kept you so cute. Speaking of the cold. But yeah, I got my head out of the water and I looked over at her, and she had this look of like complete disbelief on her face. Because I mean, I wouldn't have jumped in if I didn't know that I wasn't going to be in there very long. Besides, when I got back onto the other side with the warm water, it felt like I was going into a hot tub. It was cool. But no, you're a braver person than me, barely. I only did that because she was younger than me, and so I felt not only was it my obligation to help out, but also because I knew she wasn't going to do it because she couldn't stand the cold. It's the same thing with the ocean. If you go to the ocean, you don't just like stick your foot in and test the water. You just run into that ocean because you are not going to go in if you just like toe at the water. Next time I go to the ocean, I want to go paddleboarding in it. I've never been paddleboarding in the actual ocean. I've only ever been paddleboarding in lakes. The Yellow Strand, no hesitation, just charge in. It's the only way to do it with cold water. Because if you don't do that with cold water, you're not gonna do it. I've only been paddleboarding in lakes. I love paddleboarding. It's so much fun, but I've never done it where I live. I've only ever done it while I'm on vacation. So I don't get to do it very often, which makes me really sad because I really like it. I'm actually pretty good at it. Which I've been told is because I'm short. Because my center of gravity is a little lower, not only because I'm a woman, but also because I'm short, and so it's easier for me to balance on the board. Because my older brother was really struggling with it. It's a Mareep! My older brother was having a huge problem when he was trying to paddleboard because my brother's an entire foot taller than me. And then his center of gravity is higher because he's a man, so popsicle summer. What's everybody's favorite type of popsicle? You guys should tell me. What's your favorite popsicle? Mine are mango. I like mango creamsicles. Or like those ones that are made with strawberry milk that have like strawberry pieces in it. The green one, if that's a flavor. I think those ones are like apple flavor or something. The Otter Pop ones. The like bright green Otter Pop looking ones. I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be like apple flavored. What did you get from Dairy Queen during the summer? Oh, that's not a Rocket Pop. What is that? Chocolate or the sour one? I'm gonna think of what the Dairy Queen one is called. I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember what they're called. There's a shaved ice place around me that sells during the summer. They do a specialty item that they just shove the red, white, and blue one. That's called a Rocket Pop. So that's the one I'm talking about, actually. So during the summer, they sell these like cups that have all this shaved ice in it, and it's like cherry and blue raspberry flavored, and then they just shove an entire Rocket Pop into the side of it as like a decoration, but it's supposed to be like the Rocket Pop cup or something like that. And it's actually pretty good. It's a little overwhelming though. It's one of those kinds of things that you really gotta eat with a friend. Knock knock. I'd order that. Right now I want one. If I can figure out how to make one, I'll do a stream sometime this summer and I'll make one on stream. If I get like a shaved ice maker. I think I said a long time ago I would do a cooking stream and then I never did because I couldn't figure out how to logically do that without people seeing. I wanted to make macarons on stream. Mostly just because I like macarons, but also because it was like the most stationary thing I could think of. Also, it doesn't take long to bake. When I was younger, we had an ice cream truck that sold the Spider-Man ice creams on a stick. Aww. We have an ice cream truck that wanders around here, but I haven't looked at what they offer in probably like 10 years. I should wait until they come by and see if they have them. With the gumball eyes that lose flavor after 4 seconds. Those are the best ones, though. You know what? If I can figure out how to do it, I'll make macarons on stream. I just have to figure out how to do it to where you guys can't see me. I mentioned it to a friend once that I wanted to do a cooking stream, but I didn't want to be seen. And she was like, "Well, why don't you get like a morph suit?" And I went, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, why don't you just wear something that like covers your entire body, so where they can't see your face or any features, but like you're still there." And I was like, because I don't want to look like an idiot. Please don't buy a furry suit. I thought about a Spider-Man costume. For like a hot minute, I did consider a Spider-Man costume. I do have, I guess, I have a onesie. I have like a panda onesie that I could wear. I would just have to wear like a mask or something. I don't know. If I can figure it out to where I don't have to wear, I could just attach the camera to my head. Oh, that's a good idea! Like a GoPro? Wear a paper bag with eyeballs. If I could do like a GoPro, that would be cool. I could do, the problem is that I don't know if I can how to stream a GoPro. I bet Summer would just look like the Among Us dude. I don't know. I considered trying to find like a costume or something that I could wear where people wouldn't see me. A GoPro is a great idea though. I could even do like a GoPro, or I could figure out how to set up a camera on my counter. People would just have to be okay with not being able to see like the mixing process. I use an electric mixer anyway, so it wouldn't be all that interesting. I can put my professional cooking training to actual use for once in my life. I really like making macarons, actually. The last ones that I made weren't all that bad. I definitely think I messed up on the almond extract, though. I think I put a little too much. Because they have like a weird texture. Which I think might have been that. Macarons are so finicky with like how they make, or how they bake. If you even mess up one thing with them, the whole batch is ruined. Alright, we're gonna head back to that house that I was in earlier that had the guy that healed me, and I think we're gonna head out. Baking is fun until the cleanup. I mean, the thing with baking is that if you want to bake, the best way to do it so you can avoid all that cleanup is clean as you go. So like, oh, am I done with this bowl? Immediately put it in the sink, and while something is mixing, clean out that bowl. So that way everything is like, you have less things to do at the end of it all. Just throw away the dishes, buy new ones. I would make a cake on stream. The problem is that cakes take like an hour to bake already, and then you would have to wait for it to cool so that you could put the frosting on. So it would just take way too much time, which is why I think I should do macarons. Because they're very light cookies, and so they don't take long to cool down. But also because they're so light, they don't take a lot of time to bake here. I'm pretty sure they bake for like 15 minutes. But anyway, I gotta head out of here. It's kind of late, and I guess I have a cooking stream to set up. Got a cooking stream to figure out. But for now, did I save? Hold on, did I save? Doesn't matter. Saving now just in case. However, for now, we are going to save, and then I think I'm gonna head out of here because I need to go to bed. It's bedtime. It's late, and I need to go to bed. Because I have to actually get myself on a decent schedule for again because I have morning classes. Alright, so for now, we're gonna leave it at this. I hope you guys all have a really good night, good morning, good evening, whatever it is for you. And I hope everybody has a good time. Bye, guys!